If you remember last week, I was holding the muzzle like this, and I was teaching her to put her face in the muzzle, right? And the way we went about it is I took a little treat and I put it in the muzzle, or a bunch of treats, I put it in the muzzle, and then she went in there and she got it. At this point, we're transitioning now. There's a couple things that are different. One is that I start to get this together, right? So that way I start to get her ready to go into the buckle. I put that up high. Maybe I'll grab 3 or 4 treats now, and I put them in here, right? You can see she's very eager, and now she's feeding her head in. You see that? She's feeding her head into the loop. I grabbed some more treats. Now I'm feeding Itty-Bit her breakfast, and that is what I use for her training, because she is a very small dog, and she could easily be overweight. You know, so I have to use her food that she gets anyway to work with her. So now I have all these treats in here. I'll go here. I'll let her kind of, she has to work her way in that way. As she's eating, I could tighten down. And then I loosen. So she did feel all that happen, right? She did feel that. She felt it tighten, and then she felt it loosen. Here we go again. She goes in, and I tighten down. And then I loosen before she's ready to pull out. Right? So that way she gets used to this just being on the back of her neck. Tighten, loosen. Excellent. That's good work. Good job. Yeah, that's a good girl. That's a good girl. Let's do it again. Yeah, that's a good girl. Hey guys, this is Martin Wright from Argos Dog Training, and today I have Itty-Bit with me, and we are going to be working on the muzzle again. Oh, that was upside down. And we're going to be working on the muzzle again, so that way we're teaching her how to accept and to love the muzzle, basically. So a few weeks ago, we started working on this muzzling with Itty-Bit here, and we started by holding the muzzle like this pretty much, and I put treats in here, right? So you can see she's excited, and she gets to eat those treats right out of there. And then after that, we started doing things where we would take a couple treats, and we would start to lure her around using the treats, and she would eat while running to put her face in the muzzle. From there, the next thing that we did is we would show the muzzle like this. When she puts her head in, then I'll give her a treat. I'm gonna take this treat, throw it over there. She'll find that, like this. Yes. Throw it over there. Yes. Throw it over there. Yes. Yes, good job. Yes, good job. And anywhere I put the muzzle, she'll put her face in. The next thing that we had to do is we have to prepare ourselves to strap the muzzle on. So what we did, made the big loop, right? I took a couple treats and I drop them in there. And this is kibble. This is actually her breakfast food because Itty-Bit is, she could only eat so much being a 7 to 9 pound dog. Tighten, loosen, right? So that's how that goes. I'll take a little more kibble. I have everything set. I make sure I move it away. She has to put her face in correctly. There, tighten, and then loosen, all right? After that, the next thing that we have to do is we have to tighten it onto her. So that's why I have this slip lead on her, because this is gonna help. She might fight a little bit and try to pull it off a little bit, but my slip lead will help me to be able to make sure that I could communicate with her while she's doing this. So I take a few more treats here. I'll drop them in there, drop them in there, and then now she puts her head in, and I tighten all the way down because she's a little dog, and I flip this through. And this does take a little while, but there you go. And now food. So now she's wearing the muzzle. It's a little harder for her to get the food, but she's a tough little dog. And she has to kind of figure out that she can eat out of this muzzle. Excellent. Hey. She has to use that mouth and tongue. I don't want her to get too frustrated because then she'll start pulling at it. There. Excellent. That's not bad. And then I'm just slide this right off. Good girl. Yay! And she could eat the rest of those. So now we're already starting to see that she's doing pretty well with being able to wear the muzzle. There's a few other things she needs to do at this point. At this point, I'm going to start to let her wear the muzzle for longer periods of time. Also going to start to teach her that she could eat out of the muzzle. All right? And cut. If you like what you see here today, then definitely give us a subscribe and hit that little bell thing so that way you get our notifications. You could also check our descriptions for more links to our other social media accounts, and then definitely check out for our website as well. Until the next time, enjoy your day and enjoy your dog. I need to do that again. I have to rub my nose right at the end. Let's do it one more time. Another thing you can do with a really difficult dog is I can make space here. So what I do is I put the treats in my palm, and now I have a space between the treat and the muzzle, right? So she'll be able to smell that when she goes in, but she won't be able to taste it. And maybe then she will start to hold longer inside. So yes, good girl. And then I reward here. You see, so I could build up the amount of time that she keeps, yes, good girl, keeps her base in the muzzle. Good job, sweetie.